more importantly, so grateful for the natural gifts of the world around us. We tend to think that we need to have busy minds and busy bodies to stay healthy and strong and confident for a lifetime. But sometimes just to be in our seats, just to be in our bodies is just this exuberant amount of life that you can give back to you. So let's begin in your most comfortable seat where we can just ground down and be still and take in this deliciousness of what we have right here, right now. And once you find that place, maybe close your eyes. Welcome the presence and sensations of breath, your whole body sinking into the support that you have underneath you, and extending the gratitude of flow of the natural breath, natural light. Maybe it's the air that's touching our skin. Maybe it's the smells and sensations of the air. Welcome that into your practice today. Giving greetings and gratitude of anything and everything that nourishes us. We tend to forget or just take it for granted that our common sensations that allow us to live in our world, it's a gift. And thanks to all the spirit leaders and ancestors that have lived before us, they have nourished us. Thanks to the spirit energies that have planted seeds for us to become connected to everything around us. How we have created this energy to live and for our bodies to constantly become acclimated to our climates and our environment, and how as a human being we have truly thrived in this amazing environment, amazing planet called Earth. Thanks to all the people and plants in our ecosystems to nourish us with the beauty and gift of living. Truly, truly magnificent. Take it in, embrace it in, welcome it in. Know that you have spirit guides to help us remind, to help us slow down, to help us settle, to something amazing and truly, truly, truly amazing to be here, and right now. Together we are one. Feel it, embrace it, soak it up. Moving our hands, stimulating our hands, pulling back each and every one of those fingers, stimulating the flesh of the forearm, the elbow. And as we flip our palm up, spreading open the fingers, and maybe feeling a stretch sensation into the webbing of our hand. And if we were to open up and keeping integrity and intention into the cuff of the shoulder and then gently reaching it out, can we feel integration of that joint space, but tension as we challenge the range of motion and movement into the shoulder. And if we were to plant the hand and corkscrew the arm bone into the pocket, and then take the bend out of the elbow, gripping all 5 fingers, can you feel tension and integrity from the fingerprint to the shoulder? And then out, stretching it, maybe using opposition to feeling some stretch sensation into the ribs, into the waist, and then exploring how that feels as we reach and ground down with the opposite hand to stretch it out. Exploring the stretch, exploring the tension that you can create, leaning heavy with the head into the forearm. See if you can feel that connection, maybe even using the hand to guide it, so I can create this tension from the skin to the fascia to the bone, and just being curious as to how that range moves, maybe even using the flaring of the pinky to help open up the space of the chest, and coming back to your breath and using body sensation from the side that you just tantalized the senses with and the side that was a little bit more still. How does that feel in your body? How does that feel even with your breath? And then creating that same stimulation to the opposite fingers. I love when I put my watch on backwards. Stretching out the fingers, taking in this amazingness of nature. What is your happy place? What is the place that you can take in the natural gifts of the world? This natural gift of breath, and to take in this radiant sensation into the body. And then if I were to open that up, spreading open the fingers, the webbing of the hand, and feeling this energy extracting underneath the armpit. Feeling that shoulder blade on the back body, gripping all 5 fingers, corkscrewing that arm bone. Can you maybe even guide the hand to open up there? We have tension in there, but can we create integrity all at the same time? And getting everything to be slurped in to those joint spaces and stimulate the bones essentially pulling apart from each other. And where that amazing fascial system kind of is interrelated into other parts. So brilliant. So amazing. Reaching the arms overhead, feeling that connection with our breath to both sides of the rib walls. And then if I were to maybe even bring heavier sensation of my skull into my forearm on this side, can I get my shoulders to activate a sense of grounding as they lower down away from the earlobes? Maybe flossing the wrists, keeping the shoulder blades kind of slurped in towards the spine, and alternating wrists, maybe even feeling a pull and a tug as we create slack and tension all across from fingertip to fingertip, from right to left. And then come back to stillness. Bringing in the gifts of the natural world, whether it be with the breath, whether it be with feeling the air touching our skin. Take it in, soak it in. Maybe it's the smell. Hopefully it's something that smells good.